All right, everybody. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm Andrea, your host of Andrea Speaks TV, back to bring you more news and commentary you can use. Listen, I took 2 days off to enjoy family, and I want to say happy holidays to you and your family. I hope that you had a wonderful holiday season. I'm back to bring you more news and commentary you can use. Now, listen, y'all, you may have gotten some gifts, right? You may have had some gifts that you got under the Christmas tree that, maybe it was the wrong size, or maybe it's not necessarily something that you like and you want to return it to the store. Well, listen to this, y'all. Okay, I want to come on with a quick warning to give you a heads up before you take those items back to the store. Okay, did you know about this? Okay, did you know that free returns, okay, may actually be going away? In some cases, it has gone away. All right, listen to this, y'all. Now, excuse me, what's going on? Y'all know I don't do any edits, okay? So, hold on, y'all. Wait just a minute. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Listen, we're here in America, right? We're used to doing free returns. Let's say you purchase an item for whatever reason, you no longer need it. And as long as you meet the store's return criteria, right, you can return it with your receipt, without a receipt, get a store credit, get your money back, do an exchange, right? Listen, a growing number of retailers, okay, according to my sources, a growing number of retailers are charging fees. Yes, y'all, that's right. They're charging fees as returns squeeze retailers' bottom lines. Listen to this, y'all, okay? Some companies such as Macy's, Abercrombie, J. Crew, even H&M, right? And other companies, okay, have all added shipping fees for mail-in returns, all right? Now, it's not just necessarily like stores that you would find like in malls or shopping centers, like the big, those brands. According to my sources, okay, 81% of merchants are now charging a fee for at least some method of returns. Okay, that's according to a company called Happy Returns, which is said to be a logistics company that specializes in returns. Okay, Amazon. How many of you all use Amazon, right? I use Amazon from time to time as well. Amazon has started charging customers. I truly apologize, y'all. Let me get my voice right. Amazon has started charging customers, okay, a $1 fee, all right, if they return items to a UPS store when there is a Whole Foods, Amazon, Fresh Grocery Store, or Kohl's closer to their delivery address. Now, I know the times that I have had to make returns in the past, the times I've had to make returns to Amazon, I would go into a Whole Foods store where they have the Amazon, the counter, and that's how I would make my return. So I haven't had to encounter, I don't know how long they've been charging their customers, but I know from my experience, I haven't encountered the dollar fee because I do go into the Whole Foods store, okay? Amazon, okay, owns Whole Foods and Fresh, okay, and has a partnership deal with Kohl's, all right? Amazon also recently started flagging, and I quote, frequently returned products on its website. So next time you do an order on Amazon, make sure you check and see if you see that, okay? Amazon, my sources say, is also adding, or Amazon is adding the badge to product listings on items with, and I quote, significantly higher return rates for their product category, a spokesperson said, okay? Now you may say, well, why is all this occurring? Like, why at a time like this would these companies pass on additional cost to their end customers like you and I? Now, one thing I thought about before I keep reading, I was thinking about the number of product recalls that are happening across several different categories, right? Surely we've talked about them when they come to in regards to food items, but then also there are some products. For example, one recent recall that I saw, even though I don't have one, was the air fryer, okay? So I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it all, but let me keep reading, y'all, okay? You may say, what's going on, Andrea? Why are these companies charging this fee? Okay, what's happening? What's happening that they're charging now a fee just simply to return an item for whatever reason you don't want it, okay? Return rates, okay? Return rates, my article says, have spiked in recent years as shoppers are buying more items online, okay? Shoppers are likelier to return purchases they haven't seen or tried on in person, experts say. Remember how during the pandemic, y'all, there was a big shift to online shopping. Okay, so for whatever reason, you know, when you're purchasing items online, you can't necessarily try it on. You know, you may not get a full picture of what it looks like in person. So for whatever reason, they're saying that when the people would get the items, that they would return them, but they, instead of making the initial purchase at the store, they were actually purchasing it online. Okay. Now, customers, okay, according to my sources, customers sent back nearly 17%. Listen to this, y'all. Customers sent back nearly 17% of total merchandise they purchased in 2022, totaling $816 billion. Okay, that's according to data from the National Retail Federation, and that was up from 8% in 2019. Okay, companies have to cover costly shipping fees. Okay, now haven't we talked about shipping fees, y'all? You see what has, and I have videos on this, by the way, on the shipping container crisis. Okay, the shipping crisis was most recently happening in the Red Sea, and even back when I covered it, when I covered the shipping crisis at a time when it wasn't really being talked about, I was telling you what was happening in the ports in California, and I was telling you all that they're, because of the shipping costs, right, that they're having to incur from whether it's the price of the shipping containers have skyrocketed, delays in shipping, things like that. Those I have been saying this, y'all. These companies are going to be passing on those higher costs to end users like you and I, okay, the end customers, right? So companies have to cover costly shipping fees in order for customers to send their products back. Those items sometimes wind up back in retailers' warehouses or on shelves. Okay, stores then have to mark down return goods to sell them. Okay, haven't y'all seen that? Further squeezing their profit. All of that hurts companies' profits. More often, return items or return products can end up in what they're saying are liquidation warehouses or even landfills. Okay, which are an environmental threat. Okay, they added that in there as well. Okay, now in some cases, okay, the stores are allowing customers to keep their returns instead of sending them back. Low-priced, bulky items like furniture, kitchen appliances, home decor, baby chairs, walker strollers, or other items where it's costly for the retailer to cover the shipping costs for the return. Okay, now let me ask you, please share your thoughts on this topic in the chat. Do you think that in some cases, not saying that all, okay, people were doing this, but do you think some people may have been taking advantage of this system where they say, hey, I know if I buy this, that, you know, they'll be able to keep the product but still get their money back? Do you think people realize that and somehow took advantage of the system? Let me know your thoughts, okay? Americans, okay, the article concludes by saying that Americans increased their spending this holiday season, but at a slower pace than last year, okay? Retail sales increased 3.1% from November 1st to December 24th, compared with the same period, okay? They're saying a year earlier, according to data released Tuesday from MasterCard Spending Pulse, which measures in-store and online retail sales across all forms of payment. Okay, so now knowing this news, okay, I want to hear from you. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you going to, does this somehow now stop you from doing as much online shopping? Are you going to now go into the store so you can make sure that you say, okay, this is the item. I know what it looks like. I know that it fits me. So I know when I purchase it, I don't have to return it. Are you going to now move away from online shopping to now going back into the stores? Or let me ask you this. Do you think that this is intentionally done to get people to start coming back into the stores versus purchasing so many items online? You know, a lot of retailers, if you look at the commercial real estate, there are some companies who have had to close their doors and move to online, you know, become an online retailer, strictly online, because, you know, people simply just were not coming into the stores to shop. So let me know your thoughts on this, okay? I thought this was an interesting topic, one that I wanted us to discuss here in our community on Andrea Speaks TV. Let me know your thoughts, okay? Thank you always for your support. Make sure you share this video. All of us are shop, right? This is something that we all do. So I feel like it's something that all of us need to be aware of, okay? Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you again in the next video. Take care.